Alright guys, welcome on back. This is the third video of the Epic Arcs. As you can see, I'm officially onto the last chapter, chapter 7. So we've just spoken to this lady, we've actually gathered a piece of equipment here, the altered identity, and we are supposedly going to be dropping it off at a location. So fairly easy, and then we're going to eventually fight somebody at the end. But yeah, that's kind of the beginning of that. And as like I said, go forward, we'll see. Apparently this one item is worth 0 ISK. Interesting. That's worth 2.3 million. So worth 1.9. This is worth 11. Or actually, this is worth, yeah, 11.4. This container is very cheap. We thought we dropped our loot off, so that's good. But yeah, we've done pretty good so far. Arc Smasher. Interesting. Did a little organization in our overview as well. We added some tabs to each other and made this tab a little bit more so less, so we can see a little bit more stuff like the route and stuff. But yeah, man, like we spent approximately 3 hours, I think, on this epic arc as a whole. Could be less than that, to be honest, because I did take a short break and I was watching the CCP stream they had for the new faction warfare for pirate content that will be coming out, Carissa's and Angels. And yeah, but nonetheless, we're back at it like I said I was going to do, and that means we are going to finish off the last part. And then we get to see how the standings work afterwards. One more jump, and then we deliver, and we'll see what we go from there. I want to say hopefully we'll stay in the same system, talk to an agent, and just continue onwards. But yeah, this should be super easy. The rest of these missions, even the PvP section of it, should be super easy. I don't think we're going to have that much of an issue with it. And again, there's no, for Galante, like, there's not been any militia things trying to attack me, so I want to say to confirm that if you leave your militia and you're in this position I was when it came to Galante, for instance, in the example being me being part of the Kaldari militia, they have not seemed to pop up anymore in Galante's system, the whole, you know, message of me being hunted by that that militia. So I want to say that is just a cooldown period that you have to wait briefly for, I don't know if it's, you know, minutes of sorts, but it felt like it could have been at least 5 minutes or so for us to, I guess, officially be out of the militia and then see what was
docking request accepted.
see that we got no enemies on us, so that's good. And hopefully that's the case, because I think that would have been silly if we left the militia and we still had the militia of the Galante trying to attack us. Okay, so there it is. We've completed it, we picked it up, we dropped it, we're going to request another mission. Sounds good, please drop by so we can formalize mission thing. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I wonder what that happened. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. Stranger's face, set destination, there you go. So yeah, we're about to go into there. So that was actually the last mission, the brothers and sisters there. So I guess we're going to officially meet with the last person to do our mission with. Oops, we can actually see that there. That was actually interesting. Oh no, sorry, that's the beginning, okay. Yeah, these are very quick, these missions. Stranger's face though. Cool. And it's only 4 jumps out, so awesome, awesome, awesome. And we also got ourselves another mission here from them stating that they need our services again. And I don't know if, you know, they're talking about PvP or whatever, but we'll look at that when we probably get done. We might even do it as part of a stream, a live stream. but we just want to focus on the epic arc, and then we're going to show you how your standings will then be increased towards a certain faction that you choose. By the way, if you want to know how to do the camera mode kind of idea, you hold the left control key and F9 to get rid of like the background, and then your mouse, if you press Alt F9, the left Alt key, you then have just literally the game screen as like a camera view almost, where you can take photos and, you know, print screen your shots. And then you just, again, click the left control key and F9, and you will revert back to the screen. And generally your mouse as well will pop up, even if you, I think if you just click as well with the mouse, I think it will just pop up as well. If I was thinking, let me just double check. F9 to the mouse, if I click. No, I guess the mouse is disappeared still. So yeah, Alt F9 to bring the mouse back. There it is. Sometimes it'll take a few more seconds than normal to get it to activate. I want to say this is, I want to say all the missions for the rest of this time are going to be a little like PvP, PvE. And by, again, PvP I mean like NPCs, like ratting PvP, not against other capsuleers. Ooh, and Tremblevac. I don't know, this ship is, it's super weak. It's not a great ship. But it's not a bad ship altogether either. It's just not a great ship. But it does have smart bomb capacitor need for smart bombs and stuff, so that's kind of cool as well as something that's, and it apparently fits the damage control, so that's like, I mean, it's not the greatest ship, but it's pretty dope at the end of the day too. For something a little bit cheaper than like a Kikimora, and you're just doing like Triglavian frigate type stuff. I've never actually built one, but I think I might do something like that. I'm not even sure what the cost of one would be, and I have to like kind of search that up, but I think that'd be a very interesting ship to mess around with. Just wish I knew how to spell Tremblevac. Tremil. The Druga. Yeah, I have to look for the actual ship name if I'm going to do that, because I can't seem to find it. For the spelling, it is called a Demovac. Oh, Demovic. And this is a Nurgle. So wait, this one doesn't have what I thought. It's this one that has it. You just need Precursor Frigates 5, but that's kind of interesting. So how much is a Demovac? Demovac. I don't know. Wow, they're actually really cheap. They're only 20 million, so it's kind of like a little fun little thing to mess around with if you really wanted to. But what we are still training into is the Tactical Destroyer, because we want to be able to fly the Hectate, and then I really want to do the Amar frigates, because I want to fly the Tingdare. Okay, so okay, I'm kind of here. It is question mark. Oop, that's not again. I keep clicking the wrong tabs. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but you planted false records to substitute a spy for Kieran, the engineer you rescued earlier. It's been completed. Complete previous mission to unlock. Start the conversation? Maybe that will work? Okay, yeah, maybe there you go. Deliver this to the site of Conscious Thought Luxury Space Liner. Okay. So we gotta deliver, I guess, the person, which is kind of weird, to be honest, the way they have these things, but... And we got milk, some more milk. That was really cool that we got milk. So there you go, we've accepted it. Apparently you have to go to the Sister of Epic Arc again and do it that way. And then we go to Warp, and I guess we'll just see what we're gonna encounter. Could be encountering... that's a good ratting ship, the Vexor. Could be encountering some NPCs, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I can't remember. But I believe from the choices we made from before is why we're in this situation now. So there's the drop box of the ship itself, if you will. It's funny because this is a very interesting ship that I actually have a thing of this ship. It's kind of a, like, how do you say? It's kind of like a ship where you could look around and be cloaked and stuff. It's like a camera. I don't know, it's a really interesting ship though. Okay, let's maybe turn off our thing. Gosh, we are all sorts of stuff. Right, okay, yeah, sorry, I gotta put this in there, so let's throw that in there. Bang. There you go. Might have a lead on our prodigal son, Deegan. He needs to be taken down. Everyone's good. For everyone's good, the Republic will watch your back. Oh, there you go. So now we've officially opened up the next part of the mission, where we have to go after a guy. So it says, Republic intelligence tells me you might have a lead on your period. I don't know how to read that. A prodigal son, Deegan. He needs to be taken down. And again, same thing. Republic will watch your back.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, let's start that conversation and complete it. Bang. And let's request the next mission. So, destroy the society spy. Oh, interesting. You could read the lore there, guys, if you'd like. I am just chilling, so not really reading the lore at the moment. I've already read it personally, and yeah, so it's up to your discretion. You guys can do that for sure. It would just take too much time to read and go through everything, so we figure we'll just leave it as is. But we do have to apparently do an encounter where we need to. So the Side of Conscious Thoughts has deployed a refitted cruiser, the Omnipresence, nearby with a substantial escort. We think they may be recording our local communications. If they are, there's a good chance they'll be able to decipher them and route our own agents. Side of murder our sisters if they uncover her identity. We need to locate the Omnipresence and destroy her. Gauge escort destroy. That's interesting. The Society of Conscious Thought. So I guess we just got to shoot away. Kind of sucks. I didn't want to kind of shoot the Side of Conscious Thought people. That's kind of weird. But I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Kind of like the Side of Conscious Thought. I don't really like to kill them. But things have to be done. Generally, you want to be moving around, but again, I'm not too concerned. Go. And the same message would appear. No, it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, from. Oh, they didn't drop that loot that I thought. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I am Anan Yusuf from the Ishkuni Internal Security. We've been monitoring data trapped between you and Servant Sisters of Eve. No, don't get excited. We're all on the same side here. The state will help you get Deegan as long as you hand him over as once you've got him. There you go. And now we are going into the next 3-4 there. Dock up on here again. Better docking on this one than the other spots because you're already in that circle to dock up right away.
Docking permission requested.
Sometimes you go to warp to these stations and you're like way off of the spot, and then
docking request accepted.
Like right now, it actually did take a lot longer. I think it's because we were at a certain distance, maybe. So what I'm going to do quickly is just reload my ammo. As you see, those white bars are low, and then we just fill them up like that. Start our conversation, complete it, Bang. Request another mission. That we gotta drop off some people, I guess, so accept. Hopefully not too far.
Warp drive active.
Bought one of those yesterday. We didn't get to kill it, unfortunately, but man, what a big ship that is. Look at this guy flying the jackdaw. Damn, these guys are some next things out here, dude, in this area. There's next stuff out here. Apparently, we're just warping to grab this item. Maybe killing? Yeah, we are going to be fighting some stuff, it looks like. Fill out the drones or the thingies first there. Frigates, if you will. One more frigate on top of me here that we gotta kill. So that's not what I wanted. Okay, perfect. Keep killing the small stuff first. Ooh, cap battery, interesting. We don't even need to be this close to this guy. We can actually go out a little bit more. That way we can get out of his range and still be able to shoot him. There you go, he can't disrupt us anymore. Now we can fully impact him with our full arsenal here. You need prison parties in your cargo hold, okay. Armor citizens are kidnapped. I understand extracted diggers will help you hammer down the epistles. Okay. So, looks like we've got them in there, which is great. We're gonna go ahead and dock. Apparently our capacitor is empty.
Active.
So that means we were using too much. Plus I think they nuded us, right? They had newts on us, so I think that's what also caused our ship to be that way. We're not having a bother with all those loot things. They're usually just, like I said, nothing great. Nothing too great to worry about. And again, we're in progress of the epic arc now into the 4th part, and then 5th, 6th, 7th, and then bang, the last mission.
Docking permission requested.
See how it has to actually still set a course? Kind of interesting that we weren't like directly in the alignment. It looked like we were, but what are you gonna do? Let's go ahead and request another mission. Now they want us to forward report to this person, okay? Oh shit, we have to accept the choice. The Galactic Federation have set Commander Bruce Coltrans to Shiru as your contact. Colton is an idealist but effective. Idealist but effective. I am as a reliable ally. Yeah, so we got to pick the Galante because that's kind of the one that we want to raise our standings for is Galante. So let's go here and undock and meet up with the agent from the Galante. And that's how we boost our standings. By helping and working with the forces of nature that we have bad standings with.
Warp drive active.
And by getting standings with this individual will help us again just boost the standings. So we're going with the Galante. And if we want show info, he's with the Navy, which is good, because we already have positive standings with him, but it will just keep boosting that standing, which will then help our Galante one. What an epic arc this has been. Well, we have a Alice Pink here in their just Thrasher. Interesting. And we're only a few jumps out, which is nice. 3
Warp
jumps to be
drive
exact.
active.
Three more jumps? Yeah, well, 2 more, I guess, now that we're gonna jump through here. Honestly, that's probably the biggest thing about these missions. Like, earlier, I didn't even stream that part, I guess record, I should say, that part, is I had to jump like 10 or 11 jumps to get back to a certain spot, and I think that's the most tedious thing that we have to do, and like more kind of a... I don't know how the word of choice I would use for this, but I think tedious maybe. But yeah, a lot of traveling. But it'll be worth it once you finish the epic arc. Especially if you are somebody who's looking to get a boost in standings. And generally, I wouldn't... Like, if you're going to do it, it's going to give you good ISK, right? Like, that's a plus side for sure. Like, doing these, you're going to get a lot of stuff. Obviously, I bought some stuff here. I purchased a skill, actually, that I needed for my interceptor. But look, you're making a fairly good amount of ISK. No, I mean... It's not crazy. It's like maybe $1 million or $2 million there, I guess, if you add it up. But shit, like I said, if you're somebody who needs that ISK, then that's perfect. But if you're also somebody doing these epic arcs, it's really, really good to just get your standings up. You know, we have 2 more missions, 1, 2, and then 3, and that's it. Actually, we have 3. I guess 3. Maybe this would be considered a mission. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it would be, right? Yeah, brothers. Yeah, I believe it is. But yeah, it's like these little things just give you boosts in standings, and as you can see, my standings are horrendous with the Galante at the moment. So we definitely need to bump that up. So I don't know. We'll see what we do after this in terms of rejoining the Caldari militia, joining the Galante militia, maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to do the Galante just for the sake of like just seeing how it is, but. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I really do like the Caldari though, just because like for one, you can access PT.4 without as many complications and issues with the other militia of Galante, who generally oops, I just want to see his ship. There's his ship. Kinda cool. As a catalyst. Anyways, so we need to drop off this person, destroy Dagon's ship, and bring him back to your agent. There you go. So I guess we're gonna go and destroy his ship, and we should be able to grab him. And I believe we're literally at the last mission. I don't know if this is like the end of the mission, like we do anything. I can't remember. We'll find that out though. We're literally out here doing it, so we'll find out as it happens. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's switch to uranium again, just for the distance. Okay, so we need Deegan in the cargo holds. So we're gonna have to start... Oh. Okay. It's kind of weird. Get these escorts out of the way. Get his other escort out of the way. Deegan is in a Gnosis, so that's gonna be fun. And there he is. There it is. So he's already putting a target painter on us, which means it's gonna probably hurt us if he does put any good damage on us. This is gonna take some time to complete. It's pretty much putting a big target painter on us so he can shoot us a lot easier. That kind of deal. It's fairly easy to kill him. It's not going to take too crazy. Be a little bit of time, but it's not going to be crazy. Gnosis is a pretty tanky ship. Orbit him at 20 now. Maybe we'll just stop our capacitor so it doesn't take us a drain out the whole thing. But once he goes down, it should be fairly easy to
A module has run out of charges.
to get this going. You know what? Let me drop my MTU right there. He's like trying to correct orbit, I guess. Oh, I'm not even shooting. Fail. Do want to orbit him though at 20. He's at 17. Let's use antimatter. Should hit a little bit harder on him. Shield is somewhat regenning. Yeah, we are trying to get that orbit, it seems, but he's pushing towards us, so let's keep it range at 20. Let's just keep at range, screw it. He's not even hitting us, which is crazy funny. And we got our MTU out, so it's collecting all the loot as we're just chilling out, shooting this guy for a little bit of time. Start going that way. Don't want to get too far. And there he goes. He's down for the count. Let's go grab him. Let's reload. And let's take off one cycle. We're nearing super close, so don't need to be too crazy far. And we're just gonna grab him. Loot. Bang. He's been captive. Now we're gonna go to our mobile depot. And it's gonna collect everything, so like even the ones that are empty, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna see what's in our MTU and let's take what we could get. Okay, so we got a little bit of loot there. Anything that you don't want, you can literally, when you right-click your cargo thing, your mobile tractor unit, all you gotta do is scoop it, and anything inside you don't want will just be jettisoned out. Again, this loot is really just whatever kind of loot. It's not a crazy loot. Ooh, Blood Raider hidden hideaway, nice. I'm actually kind of curious, if we look at the Blood Raider, the Amar Emperor has had its share of religious cults fanatic in the past, but few have been feared as much as the Blood Raiders. Blood Raiders are a secret ancient cult called the Sani Sabic users of blood and their fear. They also want for the years. Okay. I can't remember. Is it Garistas that are against Alcaldari? It's angels maybe. Cursory individuals, large space criminal angels are divided into superior groups and command ships are kidnapped. So wait, standings, Salvation Angels. I'm actually confused. So then, is it Serpentis then maybe? Serpentis, where is the Serpentis one? Serpentis, here it is, Serpentis. Isn't Serpentis also bad, I believe? Yeah. Engage high research I gotta look it up. Can't remember which one is the ones that are like for each of the factions that you do ratting against. That helps with the faction standings as well. Or not faction standings, but just standings. Okay, I think that's all the loot. Yeah, we don't need the other stuff, so we're gonna grab our stuff and just scoop it into our cargo hold. Like I said, the other stuff gets jettisoned out. Warp back to the Sid location.
Drive active.
And that could be it. Maybe. We'll see here in a second. I almost think that would be it, but I don't know. It's so funny to see, like, this is what it is. Like, just a guy in your ship now. It's so funny the way it looks. We're already half hour into this video. Okay. That's fine. The guy thought he had to be, like, super close. Start conversation and complete. I guess we do request the last mission. So now deliver Dean to the site in normal restrictions. Yes, one. Okay, so we're just gonna deliver him now, and that's will be the end of the epic arc. And then I think once we're done talking, he'll give us an opportunity to raise our standings. So that's gonna be it, I think. After, and you can do these every, I think, 3 or 6 months. It'll tell you can do it, and then that way you can keep, just raising your standings again. So this is great. So, we got him to raise our standings, which again in turn boosts these ones, and negative Serpentis maybe. So that's actually interesting. Yeah, very cool. Right, acceleration gate. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Hello, old friends. Simply depositing in the Wreath prison transport. Your long journey will be at the end. No matter what you see, you must stay calm and do not fire. Okay. And we'll take off that cycle. Jeez. Oh, there you go. Oh, we gotta get closer to it. There you go. Now that was drone structure. Very strange. And now it's gone. I told you you had nothing to fear, pilot. Thanks for your help. The rogue drones need no longer to be hindrance to our efforts. Return to the commander and tell him the Deegan will no longer trouble empires. So I think what happened there was they must have teleported him into the. That's so cool. The Bagelhorn into that rift. Sister earlier, I repeat, do not fire. Good thing we didn't fire. And I think that's gonna be it. That's the epic arc right there. Just doing that, delivering him and heading back to the guy and speaking to our agent. Actually, I will add this agent to the overview. Add this beacon. Yeah, there you go. Start the conversation and completes. Bang, we did it. Close. But oh, maybe that was it then for that. Maybe Del Sango Defa. You delivered Deegan into this custody for which he's unlikely to return. While delivering Deegan, a large rogue drone appeared to not attack Sister. Just alarmed. Completed. Okay, it's been completed. So tracking mission epic art level 30 something reach. Let's look at our standings. There it is. We got positive. We're positive 65 with the Galante now. Yes. I don't know what the base standings mean. Let me read what base standing means. But yeah, there it is, man. We did it. We actually did it. We've officially got back into the positives with the Galante. I gotta, I guess, figure out what that means for me. But in terms of the other thing, I got a plus on Creed Dion, Federation Navy, plussed us. Like, this is great. This is great. This is an epic arc. We're very far in. Yeah, man. Very good.
Docking permission requested.
So that's it, guys. That's the epic arc. And I guess, like I said, if you pick between the 4 militias and I pick the Galante leader, then it raised my Galante standings. If you picked any other leaders, then those will affect those standings and bring them up. So yeah, that was it. Shit, thank you so much for watching, and this has been a great time for me personally. We're back in the positives with the Galante, and yeah, all you had to use is our simple cormorant with our fitting that I will showcase to you guys. There you go, and there you go. That way you can see it for yourselves. We have about 4,000 units of ammo, a couple of little pieces here and there for your ship. You can obviously just pause the video and look at the ship fittings and do it accordingly to what you'd like for the cormorant. But yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Maybe leave a comment on how your adventure has gone so far, who you wanted your standings to be raised with, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!